what's your next step? Combine like terms. Okay, and so I can put this 1x and this 21x together. So I really have 1 minus 21 over 4x is going to be negative 17 over 4. And I think I did something wrong, to be honest. No, that's not really what you guys want to hear after I did all that work, but truth. Cross this one off. Okay, and just for a thought process, how can you guys figure out how that I can figure out that something's wrong?
It equals 0.
Yeah. Okay, and so my initial thought, and so I feel like I confused you guys now, it is going to equal 0. You're totally right. My initial thought was like, oh my gosh, I did something wrong. I'm going to get a decimal. Well, what happens if we get a decimal? We did it wrong, okay? If you get a decimal or a fraction, which are both an equivalent thing to say, then something's wrong. Technically, no, I'm not going to get a decimal. And when we plug it back in, I'm not going to get a decimal. But at this point, I feel like I've already told you I did something wrong. I didn't, but I don't want to confuse you even more. So, cross it off. You will eventually get 0 because you're going to add these two and you're going to have negative 17 over 4x equals 0. Okay? But the process is still the same as the front. And I forgot to stop my dang camera. Okay, so just cross it off. I'm going to mark myself a note. Okay, the next section on here is elimination. I can tell you on your test you're going to have 2 elimination, 2 substitution, and 2 graphing. Okay, that's what your test will consist of. Okay, so if we look at 5, what do you want to cancel, x's or y's?
X.
Okay, so if we were trying to cancel x's, which one is the smaller x? The 3, the top equation, which means that's the one that I have to multiply. And what do I need to multiply by? Huh? 2. Okay, so if I multiply the whole top equation by 2, I'm going to have negative 6x plus 4y equals 30. Are we changing anything with the bottom equation? No. So it's going to be 6x minus 6y equals negative 18. What's our next step? We got to add them. Okay, and so here I got a plus 6 and a minus 6, so they're going to cancel. Over here I'm going to have a negative 2y equals 12. What's our next step?
Divide.
We're going to divide by 12, or 2, negative 2. So I got y equals negative 6. Okay, now what? We gotta plug it in. Does it matter which one? No. Because this is elimination, it does not matter. Substitution, it matters. Okay, what's the rule of substitution?
The circle one.
Yeah, you plug it into the circled one. Okay. So, which one do you want to plug it into? Bottom one? So I got 6x minus 6y equals negative 18. Okay, and we know what y equals. Y equals negative 6. So I got 6x minus 6, and instead of y, I'm writing negative 6 equals negative 18. Okay, I can multiply these, so I'm going to have 6x plus 36 equals, oh wait, dude, I'm Hot Mess Express today. 6x equals negative 18. What's our next step? Subtract 36 from both sides. Sum of 6x equals 8, 10, 14, 48. Okay, then what? Huh? Divide by 6. X equals negative 8. I will tell you on your test, if you're like, I don't know, ask me. Don't wait till you get all the way down to the very end and you can't figure something out and you erase 50 times and sit there and erase 50 times. Okay? Because most of you guys are better at elimination, I would probably do the elimination problems and the graphing problems first and then do your substitution problems. Okay, because as a whole, I would say the class is struggling with substitution, which means that you don't want to waste all of your whole test time on substitution when you can knock out the elimination and graphing real quick. Okay, because you want to get as many points as possible, obviously. So I got negative 8, comma, I forgot what's y is, negative 6. Okay, look at 7. What do you want to cancel, x's or y's? Huh? The y's? Okay, which one is the smaller y? 1y. Okay, so this one I got to multiply by, and I got to multiply by what? What's up? For what problem? I don't know, come look at it in a minute. It's not what I got. That's fine. I'll come look at it in a minute. Okay, remind me. So I'm going to multiply this by what? Kind of. Not 5. Negative 5. So see how these are both plus? That means that if they're the same sign, you should have a negative out there. Okay? So for the top, I'm going to have negative 30x minus 5y equals something. Negative, positive 85. Okay, for the bottom, I'm not changing anything, so I got negative 5x plus 5y equals 20. Okay, my next step is to add them together. So I'm going to have, the y's are going to cancel. I'm going to have negative 35. And then over here, I'm going to have 5, 1, 10. Oh, I forgot an x.